Cause y'all ain't gonna sit here and tell me this shit ain't cheating, bro. I ain't gonna believe you if you did. Oh, he a freshman too? Oh, and they gotta get another playbook too, bro. See, he not really like that. He just so he is the power back. Oh, Mally. I want Ogletree to be on the other side where I can get him burnt. Not with that 86 speed. We already tolerating him with the 86 speed. Cause he don't get no better, bro. He can't get no better. I might put him somewhere else. Put his ass at tight end. He a star, man, but quickness can go up a lot. He's the best blocker. Who got the best route running? That's who's gonna be tight end one. Mm-hmm. He got to get that speed up. I wish I could red shirt him one more time. Ain't gonna be shit we could do with a 60 or 70, whatever he running. Ain't nothing we could do with that, bro. Yeah. Lead block, run block power, pass block finesse. I think he needs to be the starter. Yeah, he needs to be the starter. The edges, we got that yeah, we got that under wraps. Oh, he a star? I didn't know he was no star. Hold on, let me see what my offensive lineman says. Normal, impact. The center a star? Got stars on his old line and they blocking like that? He elite. He a star? My old line is stars, bro. Stars and elites, bro. All except him. He an impact player. He playing as a true freshman. And he a senior. That 96, 95 speed, boy, you finna get some playing time. Why do it keep going back to this, bro? It's supposed to be Newcomb right there. Okay, I seen all of that. I seen that. Impact. Well, he belong on the left side. So we'll put Martin right here. And come on this side. That's how it's supposed to go anyway. He's supposed to be over here. That's how we gonna rock that. DTs. See, normal. I got impact players at this position. We gonna red shirt him, and he gonna be in that spot. We gonna red shirt him. We just found somebody to red shirt. See, this what I be talking about, bro. And it's 3-4 defense. That's how they fucking us up right here. Don't worry, we gonna get back. Thurman is not on kick return. Thurman is one of my best receivers. Would have put Mims over there. Nah, he worried better. I got the right guy there. Got 7-7 over there, huh? No, we can't leave them weak ass niggas on the outside. It don't even matter. I'll play with this playbook one more time, bro. I can't get it. If this playbook ain't on shit this time, I'm done fucking with it. And I'm this Kansas playbook I'm talking about.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, the defense are ready to knock them off course. Tonight we will see Memorial Stadium in Orange, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Memphis Tigers taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. Free Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Here with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Jayhawks ready to get this thing started and open the season.
Come on, we at home, so they can't do none of that funny shit.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Memphis Tigers offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, they can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games. These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We'll see what they do today.
Memphis picking up the tempo. Let's take a minute here and talk a little Memphis. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are climbing, baby, but with that might come to a little loss.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top.
Come on, man. How you get that in there?
Game one. Make that first impression.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Come on, get him. Get him out of there.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Up-tempo for the offense.
Oh, shit. I don't know what's going on. Come on, I got a guy back there. I got a guy back there. Good defense.
What a missed opportunity early in this football game. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
He tried, too.
And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will go to work for the first time today. And here it comes for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in this team.
See, look, every time I make these substitutions, bro, I know I put him at starter, bro. They left the receivers alone. They left the tight ends alone.
Is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Oh! Is he going to catch him?
Making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this, baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. All right, guys, let's chat about Kansas. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can... for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they can do something very special this season.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring.
Oh, he threw it backwards.
Points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage.
And on that out route, third down, guys, just
that was crazy.
Better execution. You want to see more depth on the route. You want to see a little bit more of an accurate throw.
Get that.
So that we can pick up the first down.
What?
A little bit better by the quarterback.
Boy, I got that first down. Stop playing with me.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Tigers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Lowers those pads. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got it behind the line. It's Sexton. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Fires to the big foul. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's long. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it.
Looking, he can't get nobody else down.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air. Here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. He'll ride his man on the option.
Oh, he dropped it! No, we on that.
And those are so frustrating when the defense and you short into the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Oh, my God.
Powers through. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Rides the back on the option again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. And they will finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice
We couldn't stop him not one time.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Kansas offense returns to defeat. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points.
Really good O-line.
Winning distance between them and the sticks.
And we can't run the ball. I can't get no protection.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Come on, bro. What is they on with me?
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one
He
wasn't
wide
picked
open.
off.
That's crazy, bro. They let me throw the ball, let receiver feed. We're going to play with revamp. Fuck it.
The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats.
So, come on.
They've got a first down here to open the period. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. It's complete to the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
No, he didn't get it.
And the defense
Oh, they going
this
for it.
offensive line and stuffs him
They
right
got
at
all
line
the
of
confidence
scrimmage.
in the
He didn't get
world,
it.
huh? They got all the fucking confidence in the world, man. Come on.
And they'll go for it. Give to the big fullback. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That's a missed opportunity for the defense. An opportunity on fourth down to get off the field, see some of this momentum, give it back to your offense. They just could not bring them down before the sticks.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Oh, I ran past the hole.
He's got some space. All down at the 38-yard
You
line.
can't stop these guys, bro.
And how about that?
No matter what we try, we can't stop them.
Running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some time.
Here he's trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Out of the gun to give to the back. For a pickup of 1 to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs.
Good shit.
They tried to go smash mouth.
Man, they going for it again.
Did not work against this defense.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game.
What the fuck is... Hold on. We ain't doing that.
And they decide to try out the kicker. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0.
For real.
Out of the gun, the inside kick. They took the first down, still moving. All down, and he has enough to move the chains.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right.
Whoa, how did he get there?
Incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes into what...
Oh, he's going to take a shot.
Oh, how the fuck he get in front of him?
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Wants to go up top.
Come on, bro.
Well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third.
That was me steady backing up. Yeah, we finna lose a lot this year. But he came straight through, though, so it ain't got nothing to do with backing up. Oh, he had him that time. My stupid ass didn't even look his way. Didn't even look his way.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Takes it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take it. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now for this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploring.
Those two fail to make a connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands.
Oh,
catches in this game. I think
yeah,
you
boy.
trying to leak him out of the backfield and take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Oh, that is really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
Power football with the run.
Oh!
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. That gives him 54 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Well, I love the fight from this offense on this drive especially. They've been physical, and they've had a lot of success moving it down the field, running the football. They're trailing by 2 possessions. Down in the red zone, 3rd down here. This is critical. They've got to be able to score a touchdown and cut this thing and make it a one-possession game. It'll be interesting to see what they dial up on 3rd down.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead.
Oh, he dropped it.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
He might want another play. Wants to go up top.
Come on, bro. I can't get no time.
They get him at the 15.
God damn.
They've tried to throw the football twice now in goal-to-go situations. They haven't come up with anything positive. You know the windows get a lot smaller down there. This is going to be a very tough play on 3rd down trying to generate a touchdown.
On 3rd and long, you need to push it downfield. Looking for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone. Wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. A Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Miami is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that may get its own 30 for 30 after this one. They're up 14 over Auburn.
Come on, watch it now, and y'all know they finna,
Definitely be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete.
listen down.
This every time, 5 yards on the first down play.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Good tackle. Come on, get him. Help him, man.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Oh!
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out.
Oh, my God.
Games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air, 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Parrish. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock.
And we can't stop them.
Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and then at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Quickly complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to
catch him! Yeah, they don't get the score.
brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence.
Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawks offense is ready to go to work. They start this third quarter with one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready. They're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense. And I get ball first.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. And the Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it. Got the first down and more.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. The Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Damn! There's 2 of y'all over there. Why he needs 2 of y'all on him, bro?
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience and bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it.
Oh my God! Pick it up! Come on, man! This game cheating, bro. This game cheating, bro. This game cheating. This game cheating.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field.
That's crazy.
Really been able to line up the scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Now on the option. The pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but using that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you can tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Complete out of the backfield. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Well, sudden change situation. You've got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown, and they forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of
pick him up, pick him up. Let's go.
I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Y'all ain't blocking nobody.
Thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass.
Oh, I threw it too soft. I threw it too soft.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding? A lot of times those are linebackers, those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He'll set up the throw. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
How about the offense, man, dialing up the screenplay on 3rd down? They needed a play. Sometimes people are lucky, sometimes they don't. You got to call it at the right time. And they pick the right opportunity. They get the 3rd down conversion and a new set of downs.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to...
What the hell? Come on, bro. This game cheating, bro. This game cheating, bro.
But hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
Cause these motherfuckers cheating.
Is costly, wiping out the and the Jayhawks have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Nobody blocked them. Nobody blocked them.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Good catch.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
Come on, give it. There ain't no fucking confusion. Y'all trying to keep me from winning. That's what y'all trying to do.
The decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
I bet he fucking would.
The Jayhawks have it with a first and goal. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Now that one on me. That's crazy as fuck.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They're working that left side. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Timing and better execution. That is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point that will put them on top. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the fourth. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Memphis picking up the tempo.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Oh.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Running through contact. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
It don't matter what we do, bro. We can't stop him, bro. Oh, look at that.
Makes the catch. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
We ain't gonna be able to stop nobody this year, bro.
On that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll give it to the back.
Look at that. Look at that.
With the 30. Finally, but not before. He picked up the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. They'll dive the run.
Look at that. We can't.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
I'm gonna have to see him this first year because we is just too bad, bro. We just too bad, bro. We ain't stopping shit. Oh, Lord!
We might have ourselves a finish.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Tennessee is currently ahead of this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 5 over Washington. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen,
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes fine. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback now. You're trailing, you're in the second half. Defense knows you've got to throw it. You're going to have to sit in the pocket under duress and start making throws in tight windows. It's not an easy situation by any stretch, but big time.
Boy, they pushing these boys out the way.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Look at that shit, bro.
The quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job on the defensive line, rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep.
Yeah, we ain't finna do shit this year, bro. We ain't finna make no noise.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end.
Yeah, we bad, bro. We bad. We bad.
Memphis wants to move quickly. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible.
We're gonna have to sim this whole first year, y'all. This shit here ain't gonna work, church.
Everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener, but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got...
That's crazy. Bro, we ain't got no nothing, bro. Let me turn on auto. Well, I ain't gonna do it yet. We ain't gonna do it yet. But we definitely gonna do it, though. Well, we gonna have to sim this first year, y'all. That's all that's to it. But we ain't gonna do it right now, though. But I'll be back at y'all.